In midfield, Andrzej Linger moves over to the right side of top goal scorer Ezequiel Ponce, Celio Pompeu, and the red-hot João Klaus, who has 5 goals in 4 appearances. The Houston Dynamo winning on away goals in the CONCACAF Champions Cup, but the Dynamo looking for their first ever MLS win, and away we go from Houston. It's the Dynamo in their home orange, of course in possession, and will be tacking the goal to the right. You want some attacking inspiration, want that creativity. A thrust forward, pushed in by Holmes. Ponce can't clear. That one hit by Escobar.
Well, he set him up.
Space very much in limited quantity in that middle third. As the Dynamo look to go about, break some lines, running into it now. Holmes pulls it back, first time hit, and that one on the overlap. Or rather the overhead, audaciously from Andrzej Linger, but couldn't make the proper contact. Confirmation, the yellow card was to backup goalkeeper Ben Lunt. Amin Bassi, strong header down, but easy in the end for Berkey. No serious threat. Is there some late first half magic from the Dynamo?
Well, he done well, Reed, to get back. He put the Jets on and got just goal side. Didn't go to ground, just stood on his feet and just slowed everything up.
Andrade now, Holmes not closed down, whips it in, Ponce's header just high.
Well, both a clash of heads as well. That's the second time he's tried that, so obviously he does fancy his chances. I don't think he's prolific from that area, and well done by
the
Escobar.
bit between their teeth, Linger! Just trying to float one to that far corner. What's old is new, right?
Yep.
Shades of Liam Delap, or rather Rory, my apologies. Liam's father, here's Klaus. Toitcher. And running that creative role with Watts, Pompeu, Hartel, and Betcher, and that one all the way in. Here's Sviatchenko warming the gloves of Berkey.
Yeah, he done well, Reed, at the far post, because there was someone.
Reigns, the youngster, finds Andrade. Whips one over to the far post, just over the head. Enale. Lovely skill, and Enale whips one back the other side. Header was met, but unable to steer it goalwards. Still on for the Dynamo, who are prowling and probing. Bartlow, strong cross just over the head. Second ball, far post, back in. Houston, grind and grind. They get one to go. Franco Escobar.
And everybody was involved. They was patient, good little delivery. Don't win the first one, and he just pulls it back and just off of his shin. Ponce, what a finish that is. He didn't know too much about it. Bangs off his shin, 5th goal of the season. Andrade just brings it back in there, and it had to be a scrappy goal, but it really doesn't matter for Houston. They keep the game alive. He's spinning around, and just watch it bang off his kneecap and into the back of the net.
Escobar plays it, Ponce finishes. Meanwhile, the substitution, St. Louis bringing it on. John De Silva, but it's Andrade across, it's on again, great save from Berkey. Toitcher trying to exert his influence. No pressure on the ball. Klaus, Totland. Dangerous. Good hands though from the English keeper, Jonathan Bond.
That's it, will have good delivery, they beat people up. This could be a big moment for them.
Third corner, Bassi on the outswinger. And a sea of orange defenders converge, but easy in the end for Roman Berkey. Space now, Bassi bearing down, has Enale to his left. Amin Bassi, Enale!
Put it back, put it back. I can understand with your left foot and you've been doing well, but the 2 men in the white shirt haven't been up to that task this time. And if you do that, it's always going to be difficult.
And here comes Kowalczyk looking for more, trying to kill it off. Sebastian Kowalczyk on his right. Summoning a brilliant save from Berkey.
For his left foot, but I just love the way he drives. Look at the back four dropping off, people making runs. Always wants to come into his right-hand side, and Berkey through bodies makes a good save. A decent save, one you would expect to. Houston can make sure they keep hold of the ball. What you don't want to do is give fouls away and give them a chance.
Well played by Watts. Hartel, perhaps one last thrust out in front. Toitcher, Klaus. Toitcher! Denied by Jonathan Bond. Klaus waiting.
Well done. There we go.
Will do it. It was a tense ending. 90 minutes in the books. It was scrappy. It was choppy. But in a results game, when points were paramount, Houston take all three.